everyone, it's Kalisa M with another video, and in today's video I'm gonna be installing this what is it, deep weave. Yeah, it's a deep weave. There are different curl patterns for deep weaves, guys, but we're gonna get to know all that. We're gonna be chit-chatting about starting your own hairline, your own hair business. I do get a couple of people who DM me saying they want to start, they don't know how to start or where to start, blah blah blah. So I'm going to be answering those questions, and yeah, I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible so that you get an insight of how it is like to be in a hair business. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm not too sure of how am I gonna do this because I talk with my hands and my hands should be here as well. So I don't know, I hope it goes well because this is my second time filming this video, so this one better be like right so that I can upload, because February I didn't upload anything, guys. Like February was like my slow-mo month because I was adjusting to my new schedule, which I will talk about in my other videos. So yeah, it has to work, it has to work out. So where do we start? Okay, when starting a hair business, you need to start with whatever you have. First of all, I think you should have like a burning desire to start. Nobody should force you to start, or you shouldn't force yourself to start because maybe you think it's a quick way to make money, you need money for something, and you see someone you know is selling hair and you think they're doing a lot of money, they're making a lot of money, they're making a lot of money, and you think you can do it as well. No, it has to come from within. You have to love hair. You must wear hair as well, because you are also your own model. You have to wear the hair and spread the weight. If someone asks you where did you buy the hair, you confidently say I did it, you know, I sell hair, take my number, follow me on Instagram and all those things. So you have to love hair and wear hair. If you don't wear hair and you don't love hair, you're gonna have a problem, because sometimes you just don't have money to get models that you're gonna pay, and you know, advertise different hairs. But there are a lot of like new women like mannequin heads that you can use. But honestly, I've realized that clients want to see like the hair on real women. Like they don't want dolls. I realized if I post hair, if I post myself wearing the hair, it gets a lot of engagement than when I post it with like a mannequin head. So I think, yeah, loving the hair is the most important thing, and also wearing it. And you start with what you have. How I started with just a skill of making wigs. I was making wigs for people in 2017, and yeah, I was just making wigs, and people would ask me, do you sell hair? They want to buy hair, they don't know where to buy hair and all that. So I realized, okay, my people need hair, what should I do? 2017, I was a student, I didn't have like a capital to buy hair. So 2018, I was still a student, but I was a working student. Like I was a demi, so we were paid for that. And yeah, I could take up some of my money and buy hair to start like selling for people. I didn't really buy a lot of hair. Like I bought a couple of inches. I bought like 10-inch for shorter hair. I bought straight around 16, and I bought one which is 20 inches, which the 20-inch I never sold, guys. Like I wore it and it was mine because nobody ever bought it. So hence you must really love hair. So yeah, I started off very small. So after gathering money, you need to get a hair vendor. Where do you get a hair vendor? So luckily for me, in 2017, I was like working with different hairs from people, right? When I was making wigs for them, I could see different hair qualities, and I could see the ones I like, the ones I think they are really good quality. So there was this one lady who had like a very good quality hair, and I asked her where did she buy it. She told me, she gave me the contacts of the person. The only problem with that vendor is that she was expensive for me. The reason why I'm saying that is because let's say her 10-inch was like around 1,000. So if 10-inch straight is around 1,000 in 2018, how much am I gonna sell it? 1,200? Who's gonna buy? Because a lot of people in 2018, they were selling 10-inch around 800, 900. Maybe now you can get a 10-inch three-part closure for 1,200. There are even people who sell like 10-inch frontal around 1,300, 1,200. So it would be it was a bit of a challenge for me, because people were like, I'm expensive, but they were not telling it straight to my face. I only found out after getting another vendor who was like very affordable, a vendor that gave me stock price. So first of all, you must get a vendor, and after getting the vendor, make the vendor aware that you are like reselling the hair. They should be able like, or be in a position to give you stock price, and you must guarantee them that you're going to be always buy with them, because there's no use if they're going to give you stock price and then you're going to go to someone else. And some vendors, they have like a number of bundles that you must buy with stock price. So when I started off with my new vendor, she told me that I should buy like oh guys, I'm not even installing the hair. I told you, where do I even start with the hair? Okay, I'm gonna start by styling the hair. So the vendor told me I should buy at least 6 bundles for stock. 6 bundles is not bad, but I should have at least 2 clients to buy 6 bundles, right? Because one head uses like 3 bundles. So yeah, that was the agreement, but now I buy like even 3 bundles for stock price. So yeah, you must have like a relationship with your vendor. Find a vendor and have a relationship with it. So where do you find it? I know people who, okay, I can't personally tell you who's my vendor. Like guys, I'm in business. I'm in business, so I can't just tell you who is my vendor. I don't know. If you are interested to know who's my vendor, like let's talk in the DM, right? And if you are serious with like starting your own, let's talk in the DM. But I know people who buy hair from AliExpress. Personally, I don't like hair from AliExpress because one, I once tried buying something from AliExpress which never arrived. I think it's a mannequin head, you know, those bigger ones. Yeah, it never arrived. That is number one. Number two, I've heard that what they post on the AliExpress page or whatever it is, it's not the same quality with the real hair. So, and another thing, I realized that vendors would say this is Peruvian, whereas it's like Brazilian. So you will never know if they are sending you Remy hair or human hair, or because these people, most of them are in China. Yeah, like AliExpress vendors are in China. So if they send you hair, how are you going to ship it back to them? Like, it's a long process. So for such reasons, I don't recommend AliExpress. And quality and the fact that I can't be able to return when I have problems. And I've heard people, a lot of American hairstylists say they buy hair from Alibaba. They say Alibaba is like Indian vendors, Brazilian. So it's not common to get fake hair or hair that is looking otherwise. So do check out Alibaba. I've been saying I will check it, but I haven't really checked it. I will also check Alibaba. So yeah, Google. Also, you can Google hair vendors, but just make sure you don't get the one that is expensive. Like if a vendor sells 10-inch for like 1,000, then it's not your vendor. Because if they sell it for 1,000, how much are you gonna sell it for? 1,500? No, you can't do that. That is the price for people who have audience, people who are established in the business. So you can't be wanting to compete with people who are established and you are so expensive, unless you are easily loved or well known by people. Because I know people who just thrive in whatever they do just because a lot of people know them, and also a lot of people love them. So yeah, you find that you get people that wouldn't mind paying that 1,500. But for someone who is not really known, starting from the bottom and starting to sell as like a freelancer like myself, you don't have like a store, you're just selling online, you rely on your advertisement. Like you just have to start with vendors that are very, very affordable and vendors that sell good quality hair. Can you guys see like the difference this water is making on these curls? You may end up thinking it's water weave, whereas it's not. And that's one other important thing, especially with curls. When you receive curls, you must just try to moisture them with water and seal the moisture with oil. They will look so much better, so much better. So the only way to know if a vendor sells good quality hair is through buying with them. So when you're still testing out vendors, you don't buy a lot of hair. You buy like maybe 1 10-inch that would make up a wig, like 3 bundles and a closure. And you do the wig, you wear it, and you see how it goes. Like when you comb it, does it shed? And you wash it. When you wash it, how it reacts to water. That is how you know different vendors. Because if you don't give yourself time to know, like, Uguti, this vendor offers this kind of hair, this one offers this kind of hair, you will settle for bad hair and you won't have clients coming back. So I went to fill my water bottle. This water bottle sprays so nicely because the water is like a powder, but it's very, very small. So yeah, I went to fill it up. So get a good hair vendor, right? And if you want to know about hair qualities, I did a video last year showing you different kinds of hair and how you can notice high quality hair and low quality hair. I'm hoping to do the same video or similar video sometime with longer inches, because and curls as well, because on that video I used very short hair. I used 10-inch. Yeah, because currently I don't buy a lot of hair. I don't keep hair with me. I stopped, and here's the reason why. You don't want to be buying a lot of hair that doesn't have clients, and you're gonna end up remaining with that hair and you lose that money. You end up wearing that hair. It's good for advertisement, but if that hair doesn't get clients, because you know what, in this business there are a lot of highs and lows. Just like in any business, there are months where it's like very, very dry. Like in January, I didn't have any clients. Yeah, I didn't have any clients. I started having clients around February, and now, like even today, I was talking to new people. I can tell that, you know, people are starting to get their mojo back. You know, they're starting to be financially stable nyana again, now that it's no longer Jan. So there's a lot of hair suppliers on Instagram. You can tell that, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't start. Like, it doesn't mean you shouldn't start. Like I said, you may find that you are a very people's person, people like you, and if you start the business, it booms like that. and us people who don't know people, we still remain with our 10 loyal clients, which is very important to have loyal clients, and I will tell you how you keep loyal clients. So yeah, there are very high and lows, guys, like a lot of highs and lows, especially if you are doing something on the side. Like myself, I am currently a student. Yeah, I enrolled for another degree, guys, and this year it's more like going back to when I was going back to 2017. I don't have like a lot of time to do hair. I would retain people, like when I'm writing tests and exams, I wouldn't really do hair. Yeah, no matter how much I wanted, but because of I had to study, I wouldn't really do hair. So I went back to undergrad. I don't have as much time as I had last year when I was doing my master's. So it's actually quite challenging. Like when it comes to time, it's very challenging. Having to do a wig, having to do hair for advertisement, because this business needs a lot of advertisement. Like you do wigs, you take pictures, you post them on your Instagram, and it's so important to do your own wigs and advertise your own work. It's something that you can do and nobody else can. So if you steal someone else's picture and you're not really sure if you can do it, it's going to be a problem. You're going to have a problem with your clients. So you're going to find that there are people who will call you scammers and all that. So you must always advertise with your own materials. So that's why you find me, some weeks I'm posting and some weeks I'm quiet, because advertising requires money and time. You need money to buy hair for advertising, and it's not guaranteed that that hair will be bought, right? But if you do it right, it looks very beautiful. You take beautiful pictures, very insta beautiful pictures, people will buy. If you don't have things like ring lights, you can actually take pictures outdoor in the sun, because it will give like a very clear picture of the hair quality. You know, we can tell if it's nice hair, it's not nice hair. But if it's black and white or it's a blurry picture, we're not sure what's going on, who's gonna buy? People want to buy what they see. And if you want to target like people of high class, you must take high class pictures. Invest in your picture qualities and the quality of your hair. So talking about your target market, you don't have to specify, just say females who wear wigs. It can be students, it can be working class, it can be middle class, it can be very rich people. You can target all these 4 people only by posting beautiful pictures and at a very affordable rate. Or if you don't have affordable rates, make sales for those people who don't really afford high rates, like students. You can keep your normal prices for the working class, you know, and some days just make sales. Even for those hairs that are not bought, you just put them on sale. So I'm going to be sealing the moisture, which is water, with this hair serum from Vida is Life. You can use any oil of your choice, but even this one, it's very good. You can get it from Clicks and Discam, Pep, and yeah, many other stores. Okay, guys. Okay, as I said, you start with what you have, guys, name, and you don't even start like at a very perfect level. Like honestly, when I started doing wigs, I was just doing wigs. I didn't have any special skill, but I could, you know, move my hand. Okay, I'm lying, guys. Doing hair for me has been, it's not that difficult for me, because I remember first year I used to braid myself, so it's not really that difficult. And I also have a sister who knows how to do hair, so yeah, I think maybe it's in the family, I don't know, but yeah, You don't have to be perfect. Remember, we all start somewhere. You know, we all start somewhere. There are people who can just go to hair academies, which are very scarce in South Africa, but there are people who are big in the game that offer like lessons. So you find that there's someone who can go there and they become perfect, and whenever with your skill, you are just there, you know, still trying to elevate. Like myself, I don't think I'm already there. Although I get people who like would say like, you do hair so well, blah blah blah. I don't think I'm there, guys. Like, I'm still struggling. But you know what, you start somewhere. You don't say, no, my closure looks like this. No, like you can't learn without trying. So you have to keep on doing it until you get it right. Okay, so what do I really do? Do I cut off the lace before, or okay, the lace stick very well if you glue it first before you actually cut off the lace. But today I want to try, because I'm not using spray today, I'm using the gel. So I'm just gonna cut the lace. By the way, there are different type of lace colors. There's this darkish one, and there's a beige one, and there's a gray one. The gray one is very, very bad. Like, it's so bad. My vendor usually has these ones. When she has beige, it's like my lucky days. But usually it's these ones. And as you can see, they're a bit dark for me, but they look better after like applying my foundation or my powder. You know, a foundation or powder that matches your skin color. But yeah, there are three colors that I've seen. This one, beige, and gray. Gray is a no-go area. It's very ugly, guys. It's a no-go area. So I'm going to be cutting off the lace first, and then glue it after. Yeah, glue it afterwards. Let's see, let me just align. There's a mirror behind my camera so I could see today. So yeah, goes to my ear. The elastic band shouldn't be very, very close to your ear. Like, your side bands should be like somewhere here, so that it doesn't disturb you when you have to glue down or anything like that. This one is pretty, it's nice, and this one, okay, I think it's better now. So I'm just gonna cut off the lace now, but if I was using the blood spray, I was gonna spray it first and then lay it down, then afterwards that's when I would like glue it down. So today I'm not using the blood spray, guys. Blast, I'm tired of it. Like, it's tiring, and I think it does like tampers with hairline. So yeah, I'm not using it today. So how do you make money in the business? So you make money according to how much effort you put in the business. How much effort, I'm talking about advertising. How often do you advertise? You know, your prices and your picture qualities and your retaining clients. So you must always make sure that your current clients are happy so that they can return and buy some more. Those are your loyal clients. So if someone buys the first time with you, you must do a follow-up. Hey, did you receive your hair? How's the hair treating you? Do you like it? Blah blah blah. You just survey. You would see, like, do they like the hair? Are they coming back? And yeah, if you have people who buy with you now, make sure you keep them, guys. Those are your people. Like, those are your people. If a client is happy, she will definitely come back. I am sure about that. She will definitely come back. So make clients very happy. So how do you make clients happy? You must do the right thing. That's all. When you make a wig, like, make sure it's the right thing. Because people may not even tell you that, yo, my wig, I don't like it. The wig cap is big. The wig cap is doing this. You just see someone just quiet and not talking to you anymore. So do the right thing when it comes to wigs, when it comes to hair qualities. You don't want to be selling people hair just because when you want money. No, don't be that selfish. Happy these people are also using their own money to buy this hair. So what do you expect them to do with bad hair? Like, imagine you buy hair now and a month later you realize it's bad. What would you do if it was you? Would you be happy? No, you wouldn't. So don't treat people the way you wouldn't want to be treated. You know, don't. Because if you do, you're going to be one of those hair suppliers who get dragged on Instagram. I have seen hair suppliers dragged, like people saying things like, your hair is bad, blah blah blah, like publicly and all that. It's not good for your business. So do the right thing, find the right vendor, and keep your clients happy, and your business will go on. Because a loyal client does refer. A happy client does refer. One client does refer. Yeah, one client and another client, they do refer. Like, I get quite a number of referrals, and I am so happy because it actually means you're doing something right if you get referrals. You know, when someone tells you that, hey, I saw you made a wig for so and so, I like it, how much is the hair, I'd like to order, and stuff like that. It's good for yourself, it boosts your ego, and also it's good for your business. I don't know if you've realized that I don't have a lot of pictures on my hair page. I'm gonna place the name here or here. I don't have a lot of pictures. I've been chopping down pictures I don't like. I want to keep the page very clean and very beautiful. So last year December, like, yeah, towards December, around November, like, I did like a, okay guys, I need a very close mirror now just to see what's going on before I apply my foundation or powder, and before I apply a glue. Yo guys, I don't like this lace for myself. Like, it's very dark, like way too dark. I think I'm gonna make this a demo wig. You know these wigs that I usually use for my page, like this one, I make them demo. Like the ones I use for my channel, I make them demo wigs. Like, sell it at a very reasonable price and not the normal price. Okay, this one I overcut. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a demo wig. It's very dark for me, guys. Very, very dark. And also, don't overplug your frontals, guys. Don't overplug them, because over time I realized that frontals do shed. Hey, they shed if they are over bleached and over plugged. So I was about to tell you that last year around December-ish, I did a hair review for cranberry hair, and at the same time I was busy with someone else's hair. Like, she recently made an order that was like almost 4K. Like, she wanted 4 bundles for 26-inch curly hair. imagine 4 bundles. So yeah, it's a lot of money. With a frontal, it's a lot of money. So girl orders hair, pays, and okay, that's fine. I'm like, okay, give me 4 days to work on your hair. You know, first 2 days it's order, like if you are paying between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the other 2 days is for me to bleach knots, make the wig, and send it to you if you're far from me. But if you're around, you can come and collect at where I stay, right? So girl sees a post of me on Cranberry's hair, and I tagged Cranberry obviously, and I mentioned where I got the hair. So she privately DM'd me. She was like, don't tell me this is where you buy hair. I understood where she was coming from, guys. Like I said about the quality is not, it was blonde hair, and blonde hair is like, the quality is not the best, to be honest. So she was furious. I think she was like, don't tell me this is where you buy hair. So I was like, no, relax, this is not where I buy hair. I'm just collaborating with a brand. So I think doing hair reviews for me, it's very confusing for my clients, and hence for now I won't be doing hair reviews unless, you know, I really like your hair quality and I wouldn't really mind recommending to someone. So yeah, I won't be doing hair reviews because of my clients and hair qualities. I wouldn't really want to recommend something you wouldn't really wear for long, you know. So that's the case. Clients are very dramatic. One thing you must know. Recently, February, I was dealing with this other one. It's her first time buying online. Like, it's her first time buying something online, like via Instagram. So girl is panic. You know what panicking is? She was panicking. So guys, I applied some of my foundation off camera because it seems like me talking and doing, it's gonna take me forever. Whew, okay guys, my battery died and I did some parts of my face. I still need to contour, add some powder, some lashes and lipstick. Another thing, I forgot to apply a gel after applying the oil. So I wanted this hair to look like watery, you know, so I have to like lock it with gel. I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one from Vida is Life. It's a molding gel. So I have 3 more pointers to share with you guys quickly. I know this video is getting too long. One more thing is, you start selling the hair with like people around you, like your family, your friends, your colleagues. Like myself, I was in a school setting, so I was selling to other students. And don't ever give them credits. Like, they get used to it, and some people take advantage and they take time to pay. You know, just be strict with payments. It doesn't matter how well you know the person. Like, when it comes to money, people act funny, very funny. So be very strict when it comes to money. Another thing is that your friends and family and people you know, they may not buy from you. They may not buy from you, and you shouldn't be sad, guys. You shouldn't be sad because of that, because people have freedom to buy with whoever they want to buy with. But those kind of people is those people that will come back to you and ask for help. Something like, oh, I bought hair, it's very few, can you lend me 1 bundle, I will pay a month later. Or recently I had an incident where some girl did a wig with someone. So like the sideburns were not covering, it was a frontal, they were not covering. So she was like, can you, what did she say? Or can I fix it? meaning I should redo and stuff like that. I was like, nah, I'm busy. Because the boring thing is that girl was talking to me throughout December. Then bang, January, she comes to me with hair. Like, nah, I'm busy and I'm not available for you. So yeah, be strict in the business. Be very, very strict, and don't settle for less. There are people who would like convince you to reduce the price. Your prices are your prices. Don't allow someone to say, please reduce with 100 rand, can you beat this price, so and so is selling for how much. Then they should go and buy with whoever that is selling the hair at a very cheaper price, and let you be who you want to be. There are people who take advantage, serious advantage, and don't allow them. Okay guys, this is my final look. This hair is super long. If I remember very well, I think it's 20 inch, guys. It was like 14 inches frontal. And yeah, I love the curls. Very soft, and they are not even heavy on the head. I love them. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to just start. If you really want to start, just start. And if you have any burning question that I don't answer, do ask it in the comment section, or you can DM me on my Instagram. I'm more than willing to help. I don't really mind, as long as I can help. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. See you in my next upload. Bye.